As an introvert, I have always feared standing in front of people and talking to them. Like presenting a project at school, presenting a project at work, presenting myself on a job interview. I believe you may have similar problem like I did, and I just wanted to assure that you can work through that. Because I changed that anxiety and like stress to positive anticipation to what is going to happen during that. I've been able to change my mindset so I can at least a little bit enjoy that moment. Still, in a perfect world, I would never be doing that. I would be sitting somewhere where no one can see me, and I'd be observing people and talking to them from time to time. But I would never be standing in front of them and like presenting something. It's still against my nature, but I am able to do it successfully. I'm able to deliver my point, get their attention, and even enjoy it for a little bit. Hi everybody, Martin here. Thank you very much for clicking to this video. We are going to talk about 5 mindset shifts that introverts need to at least enjoy or do some sort of public speaking or presenting, whatever it is. Here is an ebook that I have written. You may want to read that because it's about body language. It's about how to interpret body language. So if you are interested in something like that, it's for free. It's down in the description, and I'm diving into the video right now. So these mindset shifts helped me enormously in my life to more confidence and to enjoying moments that used to be stressful for me in the past. The first one is not helping anything at all, but it is changing the perception of the thing. There is no chance for you to avoid these things. You hear me? There is no chance for you to not to do these things. So instead of doing it like this, you can do it like this and smoothly go through that. Because the less resistance there is, the easier you go through and the quicker it is. But when you are trying to like hold on for every piece not to do it, you will struggle for way longer. And that mindset shift can be done like this. So recently my boss came to me and told me that I am quite messy at work when I'm going home. So she told me that I have to send her a picture every time I'm leaving work so she can see that I'm cleaning properly there. I could be pissed about that. I really didn't want to do it. And she was pissed about me that I didn't do it, so obviously we had to do it somehow. So I thought, well, I must send those pictures because I don't want to make it even worse. Like, I don't want to make the hard atmosphere that would require some harder persuasion from their side. So I said, okay, how can I turn that around so I can enjoy it at least a little bit? So I still didn't want to send these pictures, but I decided that I would consider it fun. So I made some sort of, anytime I did everything they asked me to, I made some funny pictures about it. So I took selfie instead of taking the picture of the room. I, for example, made some like fancy setting of that picture, and anyways, like there was not about sending a picture of the room, but like proving that I did that. So I changed the perspective from my point of view so I could enjoy it a little bit more. I sent those pictures. There was no way that she could get something from these pictures, but she was happy that she got pictures. I was happy I sent pictures on my terms, and everything was fine after that. So you can change the mindset like this. You will still have to do these things anyway, but you can make it fun for yourself, and it will be way easier and way better for your mind to go through this stuff. The second mindset shift, I took that from Dale Carnegie's book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, which is awesome, great book, and that piece of advice that I get from there is helping me almost every day, every week in my life. So there is a mental exercise when you are about to enter some sort of stressful situation that you are about to back away from that, so you're not going to do it. Always ask yourself, what is the worst outcome that can happen out of that thing? Once you guess what might be the worst possible scenario, make peace with that, because usually when you actually like go through that and find out what could be the worst thing that could happen, you find out that it's actually not that bad, that you could live with that. That itself is showing you that the situation is not that bad, so you can easily go through that. When you find that out, you make peace with that, and you will decide afterwards whether you are still going to do it or not. It was the same when I was deciding whether to go to the street workout camp, to the calisthenic camp back in my time at school. It was like, okay, I'm an introvert, I know nobody, literally nobody in there. I want to go there because I want to have some a decent workout. So it was like, what is the worst case? What is the worst thing that could happen? Well, I could go there for a week, I could be alone all week, I could get 2 workouts a day and talk to nobody basically. I said, okay, it's fine by me, it wouldn't be the best possible way how to spend a week, but I can handle it, I want to go there. So I came there and it was absolutely amazing week. I end up making friends that are till today, and these worst case scenarios just made my peace with the worst case scenario, which didn't happen, and it's most likely that it won't happen. The worst case scenario is most likely never happening. So I just felt like it taught me that I should go through these things. It was the same when I was going to London. Like, okay, what's the worst thing that could happen when I move to London? Well, it might happen that I get no job, I get no money, I get no living. Alright, I get a sleeping bag, I can sleep somewhere, I can survive that. It was not that cold there, and I will fight that till I get to the position where I successfully and proudly will say, alright, I made it, I can go home now. And voila, I came to London, and the worst case scenario never happened. It was awesome. It was not easy, but I made it, and it was not nearly the worst case scenario. So this mindset change, it's actually not a mindset change, but a mental exercise that will expose what's the worst thing is helping you to go through, because you will find out that there is no chance they will torture you or kill you, or maybe stuff like that that you really don't want to go through, because maybe that and nobody will talk to you is not that bad, because well, we are introverts and not many people are talking to us anyway, so we enjoy that. The third mindset change is that nothing is right or wrong, truth or false. It's all about personal interpretations of stuff. Maybe in a better case based in some sort of scientific research. In a worst case, it is on a personal ideas or whatever. Introverts generally are not trusting themselves, they are not confident enough in their ideas, opinions and thoughts, and they thought they are false, and the other people's ideas, thoughts and stuff like this is right and true. So introverts tend to changing, shifting their opinions, their inner world, so it match to the other person. But when they meet another other person, they are again doing the same. So it's way better to realize that there is no general truth, it's only a personal one. So it's better for us as introverts to trust what is inside us and fight for it, what is inside us, because it's the only way how to gain confidence and how to gain respect from other people, so we are acknowledged the way we are. So when you think something's bad, then stand for it and do it the way you feel it's right. You might get some enemies, but you will be respected by your enemies, and you will also make a good friends. So don't be afraid to stand, to fight for your things, fight for your opinions and what is coming out of here, because it's all correct, it's all right. What is inside you is not bad, it's right, you just need to trust it, and other people will trust you after you will start trusting yourself and start communicating this stuff clearly. The fourth thing, constantly improve your game. But it doesn't mean lock yourself down in the basement and do some sort of boot camp or whatever. The constant progress is super important. So you are in a battlefield, but you are training in that battlefield. So you are reading books, you are watching videos, you are improving, you are doing your thinking on your own, but you are also upgrading your levels, your skills, but while you are playing. There is no threshold for you to say, alright, I'm ready, I can go there now. No course, no book, nothing will make you feel that. So you have to sort of embrace that feeling of imperfection go out with that imperfection and trying to make perfect that imperfection, like getting better reading and still improving that, but on the go. Don't lock yourself down and hope that it will come, because it won't. You have to do it as you go, because otherwise you would be locked down for like, I don't know, 40 years and it wouldn't change at all. So it's better to just go out, make some mistakes. It doesn't matter, because what's the worst case that can happen? You will lose a person that wants to talk to you. Well, I did a lot of times, and I'm still living, I'm still happy, and I can go thrive. I am learning as I go, and it's the best way, because you will feel alive, you will feel a lot of things. So just my recommendation. Fifth one, have a confident body language. Train your confident body language and try to communicate as confidently as you can, because that is like, it helps you feel better in your own skin, and it helps other people to respect you better. Train that confident skills, confident body language, confident communication, because it matters a lot. Other people are judging you based on how you stand, how you walk, how you clothe, how you clothe and stuff like that, when they don't know you. The first impression is majorly based on how you look. So try to look the best. Have a confident body language, like a head, shoulders, eye contact, and smile, and all these stuff. Work on that, watch other videos that I'm having over here, or check out some of the courses that I'm having down there in the description as well. So that's it for me. These 5 very important mindset changes that could help you to live happier and better life. I hope you feel inspired, you feel maybe educated a little bit. And if there's anything you might want to know, just leave me a comment down below. I'd be very happy talking to you, and I feel like I'm done now. If you like the channel, if you like the videos, please like it, please share it. And if you want to meet me here every Wednesday, you can hit up that subscribe button and that bell thing, and I'll be meeting you here. And that's it from me, and see you next time, guys. Bye.